Day, perhaps the most important day of our lives as of right now. What you do, what you choose to do today, or what you've chosen to do during early voting, is going to mean a lot for the next 4 years. My hope is that you've voted your conscience and you voted for love and peace and togetherness opposed to voting party. This message is for the Trump supporters. And I always like to make the caveat that I'm no Democrat. I know you see the dark skin and you assume automatically another Negro Democrat. Nope, it's not me. I'm a conservative, fiscal conservative, independent overall, but fiscal conservative. So this dark skin doesn't mean Democrat. It means individual. So I'm a bit individual thinker. And I just happen to be down here in downtown Dallas where I live, and I happen to be walking next to this church downtown, Pastor Jeffers, staunch Trump supporter. He loves Trump's dirty draws. He loves Trump's dirty draws, big Republican. He says a lot of ugly, mean, nasty things about folks. I think he's racist. Yep. Did I say that a pastor's racist? I think the pastor's racist, just like I think many Trump supporters are racist. That's my opinion. And well, not all, some. A lot of them are just misguided and stupid. But there's some that are racist. Trump has emboldened you, giving you power to come from beneath the rocks and to he says what you want to say. And I just wanted to show this guy, this big church in the middle of downtown, and how this guy has lots of power, lots of influence, and what he's telling his congregation on every Sunday as it relates to um Democrats and people of color. So get out to vote today. I'm going to be on over and over and over today just to keep getting this message out. Get out to vote. Vote your conscience. Don't vote your party. Vote for who's going to bring the country together, not who's going to divide the country or keep it divided and spread hate. Vote for someone that's for equal rights, women's rights, civil rights, not someone that's only concerned about their pocketbook and the pocketbook of their friends on Wall Street. So it's very important that you do that. And that's all I'll say. I'll be back a little later. Be sure to tune in tonight to our live show, where we're going to have live coverage on our show called Be the People. And we're going to be talking about what's transpiring tonight. Another thing is downtown, there's lots of buildings here that are boarded up. What's the plan? What's the expectation? Why are buildings boarded up? Is there going to be mayhem? Is there going to be mayhem depending on who wins? Is it going to be mayhem no matter who wins, or is it just going to be mayhem if Trump loses? I'm curious about that. The boards on Neiman Marcus up the street, the boards on the building that I live in here downtown, the boards on all the banks and big corporate buildings. What's the reason? Hey, Shahana, what's going on? What's the reason for the boards being on the windows? What is that saying? What are we, children? Are Trump supporters planning to have a hissy fit if he loses or when he loses? I'm curious about that. Is that more of intimidation to try to get what they want? What do they think they're going to be able to do? I just have an idea. Like the whole Biden bus thing we talked about, and how they tried to intimidate or try to run Biden's campaign bus out of town by they ran into one of the SUVs, they surrounding the bus, slowing the bus down. Who is it who do they think they go to the hood? Racist Trump supporters. Go to the hood and try the same things. They actually tried it in Fort Worth. Actually, there's an area in Fort Worth where they tried that, and they got their ass pushed right on out. So be equal opportunist. Don't just go to places where you know you can put fear in their heart. Go to the hood and really deal with the people that you hate, and let's see how it goes for you. I'm really curious to see how that goes. I'm sure, Shahana, I'm sure there's some areas in Philadelphia where I'm sure the Trump supporters would definitely not go. I'm certain. I'm certain of it. Just the same way in Dallas, there's areas where you will not go with this BS that you guys are trying to pull. So anyway, the best thing we can do is vote. Vote your conscience. Vote for togetherness, love, peace, civility. That's what's on the ballot, opposed to hate and divisiveness. And as I said in an earlier video, you cannot stop calling yourselves Christians while still voting for hate and divisiveness. Don't do it. As people always say, God knows your heart. You can lie to yourself and you can lie to us. You can call yourself a patriot all you want. We know what that means. But vote your conscience and do the right thing. Do the godly thing. That's all I got to say. I'll be back a little later. I'll be doing this all day long. So y'all talk back at me. Comment. Say what you want. We'll be talking all day long up until we get these election results and see how our country's going to change, hopefully for the better. Peace out.